Yo, what's up guys, it's Piose, the Crypto Pie, and today we're going to be talking about Bitcoin guys, but just a quick market update right now, right? So market cap is currently at 496 billion. We were over 500 billion for a while, but I think it's just time to look at Bitcoin guys, right? See what is going on, and it obviously needed a retrace, and we're getting that retrace right now. So let's get into the chart right now guys. So basically the only line I have on my chart to start off with is just this line, right? Because this is the big resistance guys, right? We broke all the other downwards resistances. The next one's this one. If we break that, we're up bullish. But it could also be a bull trap, alright? Because we still had an A, B, and this then the C, right? And well, if this is the C guys, then we need to count 5 waves in there. So let's just see if we can, right? So first of all, A, right, B, and then C somewhere, right? We don't know. Was this C guys? Could be, but it's not likely. All right, it's not likely because if I count, right, 1, and then you could say like where 2 here or 2 here. 2, so you could say that this was 3, right? But then 3 is very short, or even this 3 and then 4 and 5. If you do that 3, 4, 5, then we're done. But that's not likely. What if this is 3 guys and we're getting 4 right now and 5 is still somewhere down here? Keep in mind that 5 doesn't need to be lower than the 3. It can also be a truncated one, so it means it just you get kind of a double bottom situation. Could even be up here. Could even be like this, right? But if we do go down guys, we could definitely see right around here, right around there. Why do I say that? Well, let's back it up guys. With a fib extension tool, just go from the top here to the 1 to the 2, right? And then you see that we were close to a 1-to-1, which is fine. It's fine, okay? It's fair, it's fine enough. So then where's the 6? Like this one, this would be a 1-to-1 guys. This would be a 1-to-1 that we would get to, which, you know, it could happen, definitely. So once we're getting close to here guys, what I am gonna do is send all my Bitcoin from my wallets, so from my Trezor and my Ledger, to exchanges, and definitely put a stop under the daily candle, right? It cannot close under the daily candle. That means you go in bearish. So for example, if we were up there right now, you would put your stop under here, right? That would mean you're bearish. Or if you want to be more, you can also put it under that line. But definitely guys, take your profits. If you get faked out by like a candle that goes down and then goes up again, then just buy back in guys. Don't worry about that, alright? That's such a small, you only have a little less Bitcoin then. But at least if you do that and it does go down, then you're in US dollar tether or US dollar, whatever you want to be in. I don't think it matters that much to be in tether for this small event. I guess it might take a week, 2, maybe a month in total. And I mean, that's, you know, do you think that all the tether pairs are going away in a month? I don't think so, right? I think it's all FUD. So we'll definitely have to see, right? We definitely have to see. So, but this is definitely a possibility guys, so watch out for that, alright? Definitely watch out for that. I don't think we've reached the top yet, and I'll show you that as well. So we got this established now guys. Let me get rid of that. So let's get in onto the 4 hours so we can see a little more here. So what I think right now, and you know, to back it up, let's take the Fibonacci extension here. If we take this as a wave 1, then this is a wave 2, right around there. You see that we got to a 1-to-1, a little higher than a 1-to-1. Alright, so what that makes me draw is something that I like to see here, right? A 1, a 2, a 3, 4 is definitely steeper than this guys, alright? I'm more thinking well, where could we place this? Where could we place this? you know, we have to see, guys. We have to see, but it is gonna be something like that. Okay, so and why? Well, that is because the 1.61A is also very close, right, to this fifth wave. That's very likely. So how far are we gonna retrace right now? Well, you just take your normal Fibonacci. Let's get rid of this extension wave here, since we know that's the top now. We just go up here. You see, I got rid of the green stuff here because I had some PMs that people didn't like it. So, you know, if I draw a green box now, you can see it better. So, you know, I got rid of it. It's fine. You know, I actually like it more myself as well. So why not, right? Why not? Sometimes you have to spice up your chart. So if we take this as a channel, guys, and this is very rough, right? And we clone it, we drag it up here. You see, we're kind of in this channel. So could it go down here? Yeah, but it all depends on how long this stretches out for, right? And this will be only a 38 retrace, guys. A 0.5 retrace be very realistic, right? So 9.5. However, 38.2 will be very bullish. So around the 10k is very bullish if we make that. So also, just to get a little bit more in depth here, let's go into the 1 hour here. Okay, so we had 5 waves up. So what happens after 5 waves, guys? Well, you get ABC, right? So what if this is like something like the scenario A, B, and then C wave, right? So what that tells you is that A wave, it can have 5 or 3 waves, right? So let's zoom in a little more on 15 minutes here. So we're just gonna digest this whole thing, right? So let's do a 5 wave here. And you just have to do this yourself as well, guys. You can learn a lot, alright? Just play around with these charts. You can learn so much and make so much money. It's great. Alright, so 5 waves done. Alright, so A is a 5. B is always a ABC. B cannot be a 5 wave, alright, guys? So this cannot be a 5 wave. Well, if it cannot be a 5 wave, then it's probably like some no, A, B, C, something like that, probably. And let's get rid of, like, make this one not the intermediate, but let's make it a minor, right? I don't even know why, like, what this means if you make it minor or anything, but you know, it changes the no brackets, for example, right? The brackets is the big one, guys, the big wave, and this is the minor one. Okay, so A, B, C. We have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 down here. Wait, I got rid of it. Let me draw it again. Sorry about that. 3, 4, 5. Alright, so, and guys, you could have played this, right? You could have played this. Why? Well, you see this, and then you see 1, 2. Alright, gets to about a 1 to 1, it gets to about 1.618. So that's how you play it, guys. Alright, so if you want to play this one, the C wave, we will be able to play this as well. Okay, if you want to play this, you can. Why do I say that? Because it needs to do 5 waves, right? It will need to do 5 waves. So if this was the whole C wave, which I think it is now. First I thought B was already here, right? The bigger B, but then it formed this here. So yeah, it's just how you look at it, right? It's just how you look at it, guys. So what if we need to do 5 ways down right now? Well, then we will need to get something like this. Like, this is purely hypothetical, right? Because we don't know, guys. We don't know. 4, 5, way too big. But we don't know how far this 5 is gonna be, right? So because we don't have any data yet, but basically it needs to have 5 waves. So we just need to wait for the first wave to establish. Once the first wave establishes, you can open a short or do whatever. Or like what I've done is I already started my short. Why? Well, remember the bigger wave, guys, right? We have a a B. I thought this was a B, right? But it doesn't really matter that much. Doesn't change it that much. So if this is B, you put it up here, and then a 1-to-1 is down here, guys. Would that be viable? Would be very viable, right? Around 9.7k. Alright, 9.7k, guys. Keep that in mind. 9,761. Alright, 9,761 is what I'm saying. And that also coincides here, right? 9891, 9670. Look at that, alright? Exactly that bottom. So is that possible, guys? Yes, definitely possible. So that's what I'm looking forward to, guys. For now, we can't really do all that much. You know, you're better off opening a short at the moment than a long, because of the fact that we've already went this far up, and a correction is due, alright? And we already have the A, we have the B, and if the C gets there, then that'd be great. So we just have to see, right? We have to see what happens, and just follow your own analysis, guys, right? Just follow your own analysis. Don't even look at what all the people are saying in chats you're in and stuff. Just do your analysis and follow it. Put a stop, and that's it. All right, that's it. And never put your stop too tight. Not be like, oh, you know, I'll put it right here. No, you put it like, you know, you give it some room to move. So let's say you do get stopped out, you can lose like 2% or something. Okay. But if you gain, let's say you would want to close it around here, 4 or 5% gain, that's a good risk reward. Okay, that's a 1 to 2, or sometimes even 1 to 3. So, you know, just keep that in mind and just play it that way, guys. Definitely just so we can get rid of all this, guys, because we're pretty much done, right? Analyzing this. So I just like to only have this bigger picture on here for now, right? Just the bigger picture, because I know that we still have a wave left in us, right? We still have one wave left, unless it breaks, right? If it breaks, so we cannot retrace. Number 4 can never retrace lower than 1. So what I potentially could do is just place a line right here. Right, we cannot go under there. Simple. So once again, guys, 1, 2, 3 cannot go under here, but it could potentially get here. 89, 9,000, 4, 5. Okay, so that is basically how I see it, guys, and we'll just have to play it. All right, play it and react to what's going on. So, you know, this is also very possible that we hit the 55 EMA, which is around the 9630. So it's all very close to the Fibonacci extensions that we just calculated as well. So just keep that in mind, guys. But you know, that's basically how I see it right now. So I can get rid of that because I have that in my head anyways. So I like to just keep it clean like this right now, and see for what happens here, right, when we get there. Anyways, guys, you know, also if you're not in my telegrams yet, join it with the CryptoPies blog, where we talk among each other, where you can ask me any questions, ask other people questions. I usually try to answer, like Joe asked me what I think about trading sites like Profit Trailer, because he knows I was looking at 3 commas, but 3 commas is totally different, right? 3 commas is just a helping tool. So let's say on Binance you don't have trailing stops, but with by the use of 3 commas you can still use trailing stops. The link is in the description below if you want to use that. However, keep in mind that 3 commas for every trade you pay a little extra, because they use the whole trailing stop thing, right? They need to run their service for that. I'm guessing it's heavy, and they also obviously want to make money from what they made, which is pretty cool. So, you know, they made a cool system, but I'm not using it currently. I tested it out, it works, but it's still a little bit buggy. So, but things like Profit Trailer, guys, it's just a website. I don't have all that confidence in a website that you know, it's a bot or something. I don't know. If you want to go with a bot, guys, alright, the people have emailed me as well. Try out Hasbot, alright, Hasbot. So you can Google that if you want to try a bot. You can program your own, like, strategy. So you still need to know how to trade, guys, because every market every day is different, right? So let's say you trade a consolidation market, you might want to trade a ping pong from one target to another. Well, if you trade something like a upgoing market, you want to trade something that just buys on the in a channel, right, on the support line, and sells at like a certain percentage or at the top of the other channel. So you know, you still need to know what you're doing, even though you're using one of those things, one of those bots. So yeah, guys, join up with CryptoPie's blog. Also join up with the CryptoPie's feed, where I post all my videos. I post my technical analysis. I post about ICOs that, you know, that I think are pretty cool, that you should look into, and try to get whitelisted for. So yeah, it's basically my my announcement channel. So join up with both telegrams, guys. The links will be in the description below. And if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. Hit that post notification button. And if you got any questions at all, leave a comment below. And I'll see you guys in the next video.